My Fair Lady, and he's now about to play the cross-dressing Roger de Brie in The Producers. But for many of us, Russ Abbot will always be remembered for moments like this.
Dearie, welcome to another edition of Jibble Jinx. What a busy postbag we've got this week. Dearie, nada. We've got a letter here from a young lady called Maisie Trumbull in Ashton-under-Lyne. See that? She's underlined that. He says, well, see that?
Hi, Vince. Right. What are you doing?
I'm just looking out for my brother. Yeah, I haven't seen him for 25 years.
Yeah, how's that?
Well, he's been away 25 years.
25 years. How will you recognise him?
Well, I won't, but I mean, he'll recognise me, won't he?
What makes you think that?
Well, I haven't been away.
I'm going to go over that shop with a fine-tooth comb, and sooner or later I'm going to come up with your prints.
Oh, you'll be lucky.
Yeah, you will be lucky. Because from the time we threw the brick through the window to the time we escaped down the fire escape, we never took our gloves off once. Did we, Uncle Tim?
No, sir, not once.
Not once.
Happy memories?
Oh, yes. Absolutely. Great times.
Oh, fantastic times. And I also have to clear up a mistake. I mean, I said you were Professor Higgins in My Fair Lady. Of course you weren't. You were Alfie Doolittle.
Telly Doolittle with
Yes.
a little bit of luck and get me to the church on time.
Yes.
You always seem to look like you're having a good time. I mean, those telly days, great fun, having a laugh.
I mean, it was wonderful times, a wonderful cast. Great shop window, great names. Dustin G, bless him, when he was alive. Michael Barrymore, Jeff Holland, Les Dennis, Susie Blake, Sherry Houston, Bella, of course, bless her.
How is Bella?
She's fine. She's
Yeah.
well as I know.
Good.
Yeah.
She's
But good
blonde,
times, lots of fun. Great material, and they seemed to run forever, didn't they?
Yeah, yes.
And now this fantastic new, well, not new career, but a very good career in the theatre doing musicals. And you're going to be taking over in The Producers, taking over from Peter Kay, who's currently doing it in Manchester. And you're going up soon, are you, to go and see him, I think?
Well, I've got to go up and rehearse with the cast, because that's where the show is. Well, I'm rehearsing in London at the moment, but obviously the big production numbers, you need the company and the ensemble, and they're in Manchester, so I'll get a chance to see the show, yeah.
And you're a very different size and physique to Peter Kay.
Just a little, yes.
So his costumes clearly won't be used for you.
I doubt very much.
Yes,
Let's see.
but the costumes are glamorous.
Oh, absolutely, yes.
Yes.
Well, it certainly is, that's for sure. A nice long frock.
Have you tried? Your wife is shorter than you, isn't she? I just wonder whether or not you tried any of the, sort of
Well, I
maybe
tried
her
the
wardrobe.
shoes. I tried the shoes, the heels, but it didn't seem to work.
What size feet has your wife got?
Well, I'm 11 and I think she's probably about 5.5.
So we should explain that Roger de Brie is the director, and the producers are out to make, if they can possibly make a flop, that's what they're trying to make. You, of course, are the worst director they could possibly hire, and it's a brilliant show, a great show, and a brilliant part for you.
Oh, it's a fabulous part. I mean, the cross-dresser's a joke, really. It's a man in a frock, and he's only got the frock on because he's going to the choreographer's ball, and there's always a prize for the best costume, but and he always seems to win. But no, it's a guy in a frock, and he is the world's worst director, and of course Max Bialystock and Leo Bloom, the two principal roles, they think they've come up with this idea that a flop can make them more money than a hit. So they picked the world's worst musical and the world's worst play, and now they need the world's worst director.
And your Leo Bloom is going to be Joe Pasquale.
Yes, absolutely.
And do you, I mean, people assume that all of you, comic actors, comedians, you must all know each other very well, but do you know each other?
Well, we know of each other. I've met Joe on a couple of occasions. This is the first time we'll have worked together, which I'm looking forward to, actually. It'll be a new experience. And Corey English, I've never worked with Corey before. He plays Max Bialystock. So you know these people, but like yourself, Philip, we worked together, but not worked together, so to speak. Took over and transferred and changed roles.
Dr. Doolittle,
yeah,
of course.
Yeah, but
the part itself is great for you because you're a big fan of Mel Brooks.
Oh yeah, huge fan. I mean, that started when I did Little Me back in '84, which was Neil Simon. And Neil Simon and Mel Brooks, when you think that they used to write for Sid Caesar in the early days, in the early '60s. So and a lot of my inspiration came for the Madhouse from those kind of guys and those kind of writers.
Yes.
So to be actually doing a piece of his work now would be great fun.
I saw you in Little Me. It's one of those musicals that isn't produced often enough, because it's got fantastic songs. You think, is that from that show? Is that from that?
Great. And of course, playing 9 parts, it was a gift. It was a bonus.
Yes.
So this great raft of brilliant musical parts that you've had. So the one thing that you're missing out on, and we gave the list earlier on, the one thing you're missing out on is a good villain.
Yeah, yes, I'd like to do some more serious drama, some straight drama, really, and a good villain role, like a Gosh, I don't know, like a Jackal, the Day of the Jackal, you know, the Edward Fox type part, or a Max von Sydow type role, you know.
And is there any role that that you would have liked to have had first shot at and thought, you know, I'd love to have had a go at that?
Not necessarily, no. I mean, well, the Jackal was a great part. I'd like to have played that, but or the Olivia part in that wonderful film with Dustin Hoffman, you know.
Yes.
Marathon Man, you know, one of my favourite films. But no, I mean, you wait for the phone to ring and the part comes along. I've had some great parts and great roles, and I've enjoyed every one of them.
You got the Wizard of Oz coming. Is that Christmas?
That's Christmas season at Southampton, the Mayflower, Southampton. Yes, I'll be playing the Tin Man in that, which is nice.
And that's a good cast, isn't it?
Oh, it's a great cast, yes. Myself, Matthew Kelly, Gary Wilmot, etc. You know, it's a good piece.
Well, Southampton's been great because they did. The famous Christmas, not Holiday Inn, White Christmas, didn't they?
That's right,
last
yes.
year with Lorna Laughter, and that was a sensational show.
Yes, I believe so.
So they do the big, good old productions
they do it
down
proper,
there.
yeah.
And of all the awards you've won, you know, most brilliant comedian of the century across the universe and all that sort of thing, the award I think I would personally love would be Pipe Smoker of the Year. And you did win that one.
Yes, I did. That was a while back. I can't remember now.
You don't see a man with a pipe anymore.
You won't see me with a pipe now. I've given up.
No!
Yes, I have.
Well, I
yes.
hope you've given the award back.
Oh, no, I keep the award and I treasure the award. That's mine for keeping.
You've never been nominated for that one, have you? You've won many awards.
I've won Moustache of the Year. But Pipe Smoker I would like.
Thank you for coming in.
Thank
Lovely
you.
to see you.
Thank you.
Absolutely not to miss on the road with the producers, and it is a great show.
It is a good show. That is it for today. Tomorrow, Kate...